Welcome to Loose Toss. I'm Willie Griswold.
I'm Collin Unger.
And I really want Collin to stop interacting with fans like this.
She just came up to me and Jeff after the show and immediately started talking about how she got her tits done.
Nice, cool.
And we were like, just kind of, we're like, oh, nice, yeah, they look great. And she was like, yeah, they're only 3 months old. And then I was like, well, I guess that makes me a pedophile. I'm just like nudging Jeff as I say it.
Were you proud of that in that moment? Do you think you handled that well?
Yeah, she loved it. She straight up had me tell that joke to like everyone she would call me over and be like, tell them the joke. And it was never a joke from the show.
She loved it?
She loved it. I mean, she was the one telling it. We were just being nice. And then I saw an opportunity for a joke and I struck.
Hell yeah, man. Well, welcome to Loose Sauce, you guys. This is the comedy podcast with the Mo Sauce.
Drip, drip.
Yeah, you might have noticed we're doing a little new intro. Collin, did you notice we're doing a new intro?
I forgot.
Yeah, the drip, drip. I forgot. The drip, drip was dropped.
I was thinking about the killer joke.
What'd you say?
I was thinking about the killer joke.
What do you mean? Oh, the killer joke. I thought you were saying dropped was a killer joke. That was pretty much a wait, don't tell me line. I was very proud of it. It was very NPR heavy.
Nothing on the pedophile joke. Got nothing on it.
Well, the pedophile joke, that is now I'm trying to go into an NPR brand of comedy. I want to lean a little more into puns. I want to go into a different kind of style than we've been developing on this podcast.
Good luck.
Good luck. You don't think it's going to go well?
I mean, we'll see.
We'll see. Well, yeah, thank you guys for listening to Loose Toss with a little new format is what I meant to say. And judging by this intro so far, it's not going very well. I just pushed the music button. This really isn't going great, but we're gonna go right through it.
Hit the panic button.
We're going right through this.
Eject.
Yeah, but enjoy this. We're kind of doing things a little differently around here, but you think you'll like it. And hopefully this next 20 minutes of conversation you hear, it'll give you more context for what Collin just said. Collin, do you think that people will be on your side after they hear what you have to say?
I think they're going to love it.
You think they're going to love it?
Just like that lady did.
Yeah, you think that lady really loved it?
She did. She was proud of her. I guess she like whips them out all the time. I was like, please don't do that. You know, I was like, well, I'd have to see the finished product.
I cannot believe that you didn't want to see the finished product.
No, man, I'm a monk now. I'm celibate.
Did Jeff like the joke in the moment?
Yeah, he loved it. He was like, write it down.
This was a good intro, if only just for your impression of Jeffrey Asmus.
Drip, drip, motherfuckers.
Drip, drip. Enjoy this conversation. We'll talk to you guys here soon.
Because the way the phone charger was.
I
was doing that, but then you go, damn, dude. You got a fatty.
Bro, you got a fatty, dude. You don't talk about it.
Don't fucking say that.
People don't talk about the fact that you have a dumper.
Like, don't bring it around me.
If you don't want me to talk about it, don't bring that fat ass around me, my friend.
I hated that.
Yes, for those of you out there that don't know what Collin's talking about, from time to time, Collin will lay on his tummy.
Kick my feet up.
He'll lay on his tummy and he'll kick his feet up. Sometimes I'll be FaceTiming him and it'll be a totally normal conversation.
Yeah. And then I look my feet
to the top left corner of the screen and your little toes are kicking.
I did that on I had my friend's birthday and his girlfriend. Very cool thing. Hit up all of like his hometown, or hit up me, the least responsible one of all of his hometown friends. She's like, can you get all of his friends to make a video and like send it to him for a surprise birthday thing? And begrudgingly, I did. But everyone just did like a basic one. I guess mine was like I was like in a towel with my feet kicking in the back. His grandma was there and saw it or some shit. It was something like. His was worse though because like she put a photo of his like ass tat.
Oh really?
Of him walking around butt ass naked in the video, and like his family saw it and they didn't know that he had a tat.
Was it a classy ass tat?
In my opinion, yeah, it's Darth Vader riding a bike, and in the basket, instead of E.T., it's Yoda.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like flying over the moon.
Hell yeah. That's really sick. That's really sick.
I loved that shit.
Yeah.
All of our friends, when he said that out, were like, what are you doing? I'm like, proud of you. I'm like, that's fucking awesome.
Well, an ass tat, I know a girl, she had an ass tat, and it was just an actor's name. I thought that was kind of funny. Our pal Mark Ranucci, he has his old improv group from college tattooed on his ass.
Tim Smith has the LSU Tiger.
Yeah, my friend Logan has the Ole Miss, like the General at Ole Miss, their logo. And it's funny because he was only at that school for one semester, and then he transferred to IU.
I was going to say, did he get like kicked out or something?
No, he just chose to leave. But the point that I'm trying to make is that you can't have an ass, you can't be like, yeah, this is my ass tattoo. I got it after my dad died. It's sort of a trivia. You can't do that. You can't have an ass tattoo. This is the coordinates of the hospital where I was born. My mom has a matching one.
Yeah, it's got to be fun. I know a girl who got her dad got paid for her fake boobs for like a I think it was like a college graduation gift, which is such a weird, like, anytime her dad dies, she's gonna look at her boobs and be like, I miss him. Like, it's such a, I wouldn't want my parents to pay for something that's like people will sexualize.
There's just that dumb hack comedian part of my brain that was like, honey, if you get A's, you get a house. If you get B's, you get a car. And if you get D's, you get D's.
Yeah. That's the only way to make some money in your life.
Exactly. Dude, I don't know if this is true or not, but there was a girl that we went to school with, and her dad was a plastic surgeon. And then when she, like, halfway through college, she got her boobs done. And she was like, yeah, like, my dad didn't do this. Like, that'd be so, and we're like, yeah, of course not. That'd be so weird. She was like, no, yeah, his partner just did. And I was like, oh, you mean someone else that has known you since you were not a baby, but since you were like 14? That's still fucking weird, dude.
I'm not into fake boobs. Definitely not into boob reductions. Hate those even more. Like the fake nose. I'm just not into getting work done unless you like need to.
What do you mean unless you need to?
Unless it's like a breathing problem when you get a nose job or some shit like that.
I got that. I had the septoplasty.
You got a nose job?
Yeah, I got. So there's a rhinoplasty and a septoplasty. A septo is they just do the inside. The rhino is they do the inside and they adjust the outside. I think I told you I was like 16 and I went to, it was my friend.
I did not know that. I would have made your life hell. I would have been telling everyone that you got a nose job.
No, I did not get a nose job. I was like 16. I went to my
too late now.
I went to my friend's dad. Is this guy, this good doctor in Indianapolis. Which also, like, I should have gone to an ENT. I should not have gone to a plastic surgeon. But my mom was just like, well, we got his number in the phone book already, so we'll call him.
We're going to fix you in more ways than one.
No, but dude, I swear to God, I'm 16. I know I'm 17 because I have to be 17 because it's the first semester senior year of college. And they're like sitting me down. They're like, yeah, you've got an 80% blockage in this one, a 95% blockage in this one. We're going to open it up, so it'll be 35 and 0. Like, oh, whatever, cool. And like, by the way, if you want, we can make, cosmetic changes to your nose. And I was like, I really don't want that. And they were like, no, we can just show you this PowerPoint we made. And like, bingo, me, but way hotter's on the screen. And I was like, stop showing me. You're breaking my fucking brain.
You should have done it.
Dude, no, I should not. I have a fine nose.
Would your mom have, could be better. That's
your
what
nose,
people say about you.
What are you talking about, Mr. Bump in the Middle? What are you talking about, Adrian Brody?
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about that shit,
I think I did break my nose. I truly did, because I got elbowed in soccer when I was younger, and it like was bleeding for like, it would just randomly bleed for weeks, and the Irish Catholic shit is like, I'm not going to a doctor. What does he fucking know? And then I guess like I snore like crazy. I had a girlfriend tell me that I would like all the time in the middle of the night would be like, oh, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like wake up and be like, where am I? And then go back to sleep.
Just wake up dying.
Yeah, my old roommate, Tucker, he's like, I Googled it because you annoy me so much. He's like, you have a deviated septum.
Deviated septum, yeah.
And I'm like, I'm fine.
I have a deviated septum too. And then I got it fixed. And then my friend Allison, I was making fun of her. I was being mean to her. And then she popped me in the nose, broke it right back. And so now I can move my nose and it clicks.
Women are so strong.
I know, dude, they're so fucking strong, especially when they hit you in the goddamn face. Wait, can you listen to the click? Turn your headphones if you can listen.
Ew, stop. I'm going to break it, bitch.
No, it's already
Is
got
that what
broken.
you had the surgery for?
No, I got it before that.
And then it broke.
Yeah, and then it broke. And
so
now
my nose did break at one point, it sounds like.
I don't know if your nose broke.
There is a bump. I didn't even know there was a bump in the middle.
Dude, I know all about that bump. I know about that bump. I know about those blue eyes. I know about that fucking dump truck you got back there.
I do have. Jesus fucking Christ. It's like that broke my brain. I want to get so mad at multiple things at once. I do have a little fatty on me.
Dude, you got a little dumper. I hadn't noticed it.
Trying to get like my girl. I mean,
trying to get like who?
What I was gonna say my girl, but then it was just a real horny thing where only I know this probably. Have you been looking at Meg Thee Stallion's Instagram lately?
No,
she's promoting her album by just posting twerking videos, and I've been watching it like it's a movie. I watched the sequel, the prequel. I love it. My favorite characters.
Do you like it enough that you want to promote our podcast by twerking on Instagram?
That would be hilarious. I could throw that shit back.
You like those
Shake it for me, baby.
You like Megan Thee Stallion's thick cheeks? Get ready for these thin white cheeks on this Irish bastard, Collin Unger.
This girl years ago, we were talking about like our celebrity types. And then it made sense why she was into me. Because she was a black girl, but it was all white rappers that I've been like...
Who?
Like she was
Machine
saying
Gun
Jack
Kelly,
Harlow.
Mac
Not
Miller.
Machine Gun Kelly.
Oh, really?
She didn't know who Asher Roth was because she kept just saying I reminded her of Jack Harlow because I was wearing Jordans and I had a beard. Mm-hmm. But then she
kept being like, "What's poppin'?"
Yeah. I was like, No, that was a bad one. I'm gonna cut that one. I'm gonna cut that one, and that's growth.
Just a mental cut?
Yeah,
You didn't even say, dude, thank you so much. Because usually you go, hey, by the way.
You would have had to cut that and edit.
You go, I said something fucking crazy. Take that out so no one thinks I'm a terrible person.
Yeah.
Look at you now. By the way, the next time you do it, just don't even say that you're gonna cut it.
Well,
you don't even have
to. Of course, she said I look like Logan Paul too, which fucking sucks.
You do look like Logan Paul.
But I was like, yeah, my type is. I was like, I love Meg Thee Stallion. I was like, she's like my number one right now because she was at the time. That was when she really popped off, like really blew up. And she was like, Meg Thee Stallion would destroy you.
Oh, you couldn't handle all that.
I'm like,
ass.
I would love it.
You could.
I was like, I wanted this how I want to die.
You would just try to get in there. She'd break your dick off.
I wanted her to bounce it back and launch me into the wall behind me. I pop up. I'm like, let's go again, baby.
It's like that Fortnite glitch where you get shot into space.
It's like when you ride the bull at a bar and you're wasted. Shake it for me, baby.
I gotta use two hands. I gotta use two hands, not just one hand.
No, yeah, Meg, if you're listening, come on over.
That would be sick.
Tina, if you're listening, tell your daughter.
Who's
come on
Tina?
over. When she's like, I get that shit. I assume that's her mom.
Oh, from
she
Tina?
Said, I get that shit from Tina.
I thought it was maybe Tina Turner, like a reference to female singers before her time. That can't be what it is now that
Tina
I think
Turner's
about
dead,
it.
though, right?
Yeah, I think, yeah. No, I don't think she's dead.
Not listening. Well, Tina, if you're listening, tell Meg.
If you're listening, I'm glad they have Spotify.
Get that stallion over here. I got my saddle ready, baby.
If you're listening, I'm glad you have some Spotify in heaven, Tina Turner. Thank you very much.
She is dead.
Yeah, Tina Turner's for sure dead. Is she? Am I thinking of the right gal?
Dude, I thought Christopher Walken was dead until I saw Dune 2. I don't know what's going on. You were watching that Nickelodeon doc, every person that came on the screen, I'm like, they're dead, right? I don't know. I'm feeling older about that because, like, I don't know any celebrities.
Really?
Yeah, I saw one video where it was like, someone punched Lil Pump in the stomach and he like collapsed.
Yeah, is Lil Pump
It was
alive?
like Sugar Sean. No, I don't know who Lil Pump is.
I thought that Lil Pump was
no,
dead.
I do. No, that's Juice WRLD.
Lil Pump. There's a 1975 song. They go, "Rest in peace, Lil Peep, your Poe." Lil Peep's not Lil Pump. They're different guys. There's a lot of different Lils out there, which I know that we sound like my dad 30 years ago. That there's too many.
There's an abundance of Lils.
There's a lot of Lils.
There's more than ever.
There's a lot of Lil. Lil Bow Wow.
I actually do know who Lil Pump is. I take that back. Lil Bow Wow is an OG Lil.
He's the original. Oh, here's a really funny, just really quick. My cousin Emma, she has a Swedish fiance named Pontus, and she was like, "Did you guys ever see my favorite Lil Bow Wow movie?" And we're like, "Oh, which one?" She was like,
Mike?
No. He goes, "My favorite Lil Bow Wow movie." And he goes, Magic Mike. And we're like, "Magic Mike? Lil Bow Wow's in Magic?" He's like, "Yeah, I know, he gets the shoes." And we're like, "No, it's not Magic, it's like Mike. You beautiful fool."
I love an adorable, accidental, horny slip up. That's fun.
Wait, do you know my Magic Mike story?
You saw Magic Mike?
Me and my friend Eric Totterud went to go. I shouldn't say his name. I'm going to say it. Hey, buddy, how's it going?
Toddy.
Me and Eric went to go see Magic Mike. We were both working at a summer camp. We had the week off and we were home. And we went to go see a movie. He was like, "Let's go see this movie, Magic Mike. It's got Channing Tatum. I'm pretty sure it's a superhero movie." And I was like, "Yeah, hell yeah, let's go do it." We go in the theater. The movie started. It's pitch black in there. It's like 2 hours in. We're like, when does this motherfucker get his powers? He's never gotten his superpowers. He's just stripping with Matthew McConaughey the whole time. He's just being hot as hell. When does he get his And then the lights in the theater went up at the end of the movie. Only fat women. It was a bunch of fat ladies. And there, we were the other two fat ladies in there. We did not realize it was a male stripper movie at all.
Was it good?
Magic Mike, yeah, it ain't bad. Gabriel Iglesias is pretty funny in it.
Is he a stripper in it?
No, he's like, there's a weird drug dealing element of the movie. Like at
the
first,
strip club, yeah, of course.
Yeah, so I think that Gabriel Iglesias is kind of the guy that's in there getting the fellas the pills, making sure they're fluffed up and ready to go. I don't think he's doing the fluffing. I'm just saying he looks good. He's helping them look good is what I'm saying.
I went to, when I was in Ottawa with Jeff Asmus and Tommy Brennan.
Yeah, you got any shout outs for the kids out there?
Yeah, go follow. I mean, they have enough followers. Fuck them. They're doing
great.
I
meant like, did you meet like any
Yeah, we met some
nice
great people. We met some really weird people. Ottawa's fucking weird. If you guys are listening, I love you though. But
and you mean Ottawa, Illinois?
Ottawa, Illinois.
Where is that? Do you know? You're drinking water right now. I'm gonna vamp for you because I'm a nice friend and a good broadcast. It's okay. Stop. Don't make that noise.
Yeah, it's like 2-3 hours away south of the city. Yeah. And they're all like, "Oh, you're from the city?" I'm like, "I'm from Chicago." And they're like, "That's the city." I'm like, "Oh, okay."
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, after the show, I'm like, so what do you guys want? Like, what's going on? What's the plan?
With
like,
the fellas or with just the people of the town?
Well, the fellas were in town like all week filming shit, so they were like celebrities of the town.
Love it.
It sold out. Everyone was like obsessed with it. There was a camera crew following us around for what they were filming.
Are you serious?
Yeah, so like we looked like huge fucking celebrities to these people, and then I was like, so what do you guys do for fun? They're like, well, there's 2 strip clubs.
Yeah, hell yeah.
And I'm like, what the hell?
Can I ask, was one strip club named after a man? Did they tell you if it was like, well, yeah, we're going down to Donnie's place or whatever?
No, we did go to a bar called McGee's.
That's fun. That ain't bad.
And that's where like everyone after the show came. Some guy gave us like a comical like that 70s show brown bag full of edibles that he made.
Hell yeah.
And it was one of those things where we were all gonna take one after the show. He's like, all right, guys. He's like, I don't know if you guys smoke, but like these are. I'm like, I smoke, dude. And like 30 minutes later, it's like that Weekend video where he's following his face around, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
They were strong homemades.
They were strong homemades, dude.
I want to say this with respect to all the fans out there that have given me weed. Usually it's pretty decent. But I have gotten some of the shittiest weed.
Usually
from
it's terrible.
Some of the nicest people in the greater Midwest have given me some of the worst weed that has given me, not even high, some of the most terrible headaches.
Yeah.
Of that weed that when you hit it.
To sleep, but then it just keeps you up. You get headaches and paranoia, no high.
Dude, that headache weed, that's what I think about when I think about fucking high school, is just smoking a pot.
But it did the job then.
It did the job. But you still get that weird headache and you're like, have I drank any fucking water today?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, go back into the edibles. My bad, I cut you off.
No, I almost got swung by a couple.
What do you mean? Oh, I thought you meant you got swung on. You were going to get hit.
No, they all loved me there. I was the king.
Oh, but the way you talk is so weird.
But
did you say I was the king or I was their king? Either way,
I should say the king.
Yeah.
There sounds like I was telling them to do something, but I wasn't telling people. They gave us like someone got me a beer shot, and it's not like a shot of beer. It's like some cream on top. It was delicious, and I don't do shots. You know I don't do shots. But I kept on being like, "Give me another beer shot."
The way that you just go. The way that you go, I'm not their king. I wasn't telling them to do stuff. I was telling them to do stuff.
Some of them. Only the ones that I knew would do it.
Sure.
But I was just talking to this couple after the show, super friendly, and they were like, they put us in this like kind of lake community, this house that we were in. Great. It was awesome, super nice. But I guess they were right by us, and they're like, we have a hot tub. You should come. I'm like, fuck yeah, dude. I'm like, I love hot tubs. Not even picking up on it. They're like, do you have something to wear? I'm like, I was wearing these shorts under my dress pants.
You were ready to hoop?
Yeah, because I drove in the shorts, and then I got out, and I changed, and then we left. And I just put them on. I was like, I'm always ready to hoop or get in a hot tub. And I told Tommy and Jeff, I'm like, yo, I just told them, I was like, let's go to their crib. I was like, they said we could chill in the hot tub. And they're like, dude, they're clearly swingers. Yeah. I'm like, oh, fuck. Like, I thought they were just friendly.
No, they were trying to suck your little shit.
Yeah, I guess the husband would have watched. I don't know that I didn't ask any questions because I already agreed to it right away. I didn't ask a single question. I'm like, God damn it, I'm in.
You just turn around to go tell Tommy and Jeff, and the dad or the husband or whatever is just turning to his wife being like, that kid's got a fucking dump truck on.
Yeah.
Holy shit, that kid's got a dumper. I bet you he looks good on his tummy.
It was going to be overflowing. I did have a good line, though, but that I can't say on stage because it's fucked up.
What is it?
But
you had a good line with the
people? We might have to cut it out. No, a different girl there who she was nice, super. She just came up to me and Jeff after the show and immediately started talking about how she got her tits done.
Nice, cool.
And we were like, just kind of, we're like, oh, nice, yeah, they look great. And she was like, yeah, they're only 3 months old. And then I was like, well, I guess that makes me a pedophile. I'm just like nudging Jeff as I say it. I'm like, I can't say that on stage. I thought that was really funny, but I can't.
That's funny on stage.
I can't have a punchline to the crowd where I'm like, I guess I'm a pedophile.
Yes.
All right, see you guys. I've been Collin Hooker.
That's a very hard word. The crowd has to really like you to go all the way with you for that one.
But that was a fun one.
That is a very good line. Yeah. That's a really good line. Wait, can I?
That was the edible. That was off the Eddie.
Dude, the crowd interaction after the show is always
the wildest
it's
shit.
always the most wild shit. Dude, I had a guy came up to me. We were doing a Bob and Tom gig in Charleston, West Virginia. I want to thank all the folks that came out to Charleston, West Virginia. We had a lot of fun. I was late. I couldn't make the morning show because we had a flight delay. Dude, my girl turned to me after we're in Miami. We sit on the runway for 2 hours before we take off. Like there were so many issues, and she turned to me and she was like, "There's been like 12 times where I thought you were gonna punch someone in the face."
Yeah.
She was like, "Thank you so much for keeping your cool."
Yeah.
Because I was just a fucking maniac. So we missed the morning show because we had to get a rental car and we had to drive. But we made it to the late show, and then after the late show, this man walked up to me and goes, "Willie, I tried to bring you some moonshine this morning, but I didn't know if I could get it in." Something like that. And I'm like, "Oh, hell yeah, man. I got a buddy down in Brown County makes me moonshine. Make sure you bring
Shout
it
out
next."
Malachi.
Shout out fucking Malachi making me moonshine. I got another guy. I got guys all over town making me moonshine. And then we leave, and Jess Hooker from work turns to me and just serious as anything just goes, "Will, you can't drink moonshine. That stuff will make you go blind." Like,
does it make you go blind?
It'll make you go blind, I guess. And,
shit.
Dude, she said it. She sounded like a mom in like some like old, like Leave It to Beaver or something.
Yeah.
"You can't drink moonshine. You'll go blind."
That's terrifying because we had about a what are those jugs?
The jars.
The jars.
The mason jar?
We had about a mason jar each of moonshine.
Yeah, I know. It's still in my place in Indy. I'll bring it to you. I don't want to go blind.
I don't want it.
I got no time to go
I
blind.
said that about jacking off too, though. Brother, can I see?
Brother, can I see? What is wrong with you?
I don't know.
You made it sound like it was the end
I'm
of
cranking.
You made it
I'm out here
sound
cranking.
it was like a gospel spiritual. And brother, can I see?
I never get anything of that from Bob and Tom. Usually Bob and Tom fans don't make eye contact with me after shows.
Yep.
But the ones that do also have swinger energy.
Sure. Well, it's just the people that's like, "Hey, I didn't love your whole set, but I like that jerk about jerking off with your dad."
Yeah. That one lady in Iowa told me to move to Iowa. She's like, "You should stay longer." I'm like, "No, I'm going home to my girlfriend, and your husband's in the car waiting."
Buddy, I think that was another swinger situation.
I think it was too.
I think that's exactly what happened. But what do you have? You got a little eye for the swingers. They got an eye
have
for
an eye
you.
for me.
That's what I was gonna say. But you got those baby blues, and the swingers are attracted too.
Stop.
You hated
dude.
it. You
Jesus,
fucking hated
why
it.
did you like?
I don't know. I didn't think I
like
could find the rhyme, and then I found it.
Weird jazz
I know.
radio guy.
That's why I
with that.
smiled really big after, because I was worried about finding the rhyme, but I fucking nailed it. But it freaked you out a little bit. That's okay.
Have you written anything good lately, or are you just rhyming about my fucking eyes?
I feel like that end was kind of hurtful. I feel like you were being mean to me at the end of that there.
You talk about my eyes too much. I saw your girlfriend for the first time in weeks yesterday.
Yeah.
And then I was like, "Stop talking about my eyes." And she goes, "He talks about them all the time when you're not around."
I don't talk about them all the time when you're not around.
You're obsessed with me.
I'm not obsessed with you. I like the baby
weird.
blues. Shouldn't you be so happy?
The ladies do. The
ladies-
ladies are allowed to. You can't.
Buddy, it's not just the ladies.
That was... I'm going to pause it. I'm going to punch you in the fucking throat.
If the
I
ladies-
just watched Roadhouse for the third time.
If the ladies love you, might as well call me Wilma G. You know what I'm saying?
You would be a woman. You would be a hideous woman.
You're like the sixth guy that has told me that I should be a woman lately.
Really?
Yeah, I was on stage and this woman was just like, "You have delicate features. I bet you look good in makeup." But she just screamed it.
She might know the act.
What do you mean she might? No, yeah, no, it's because she was watching. I was doing the joke about my sister putting me in makeup, and she was just like, "You have delicate. I bet you would have looked good as a little girl." And I was like, "Yeah, I look pretty okay in the pictures, I guess."
I was pretty.
I don't look. I mean, I look okay. I look fine.
That was the best you ever looked, probably.
Well, I mean, why? Why are we starting this with such fucking negativity?
Coming in hot.
Why are you coming in hot? I feel like we've had a nice day. We're doing a new format on the podcast. We went on a fucking walk together. Let's break the wall down a little bit. Let's tell people that we're starting the podcast with a little bit of mental health and exercise nowadays.
Yeah, I mean, therapy's a scam, but it didn't work for me, so there's no way it could work for anyone else.
Yeah, who needs therapy when you can just walk in the cold with some guy you don't like very much?
Yeah, like a war.
I like how the only way that I can make you laugh is by making fun of myself from your point of view.
That
was like an honest.
is what I see. I'm on a nice walk, and I see you where we plan to meet up. I'm like, this fucking guy.
I didn't notice
This guy
that.
following me?
Because you came out of the bridge. I was on the
under the bridge.
You
yeah.
came out from under the bridge, and I was standing by that big statue by the park on Diversity, and I just started like waving at you to be like, "Hey, man," and you just started looking a different way. But like I knew that you made eye contact. You like saw me, you like nodded and just looked the other way, and I was
pissed off because walking there is one of those walks where no one would move. and
do
they
you
were
mean?
blocking up entire sidewalks.
Oh, I hate that shit.
Oh, it drove me insane, dude. I was walking by doing a little.
Yeah.
I can really let them know.
Yeah, you're being bitchy.
And then I look back, I'm like, fuck, did they actually hear me?
Yeah,
It was just for me.
I'll do if I'm in like an airport and there's like a couple like walking in front of us and they're holding like they're like big roller bags and I can't walk through. When I walk past, I'll like under my breath with my headphones on, be like, guess that's how we're walking now. Like say some passive aggressive petty shit.
Do you ever see the guys on the scooters in the airport? The scooter like
Dude,
things?
the little kids.
I've seen grown men use them, and I'm like, you fucking asshole.
Dude, I saw one of those and I was like, I wonder if 250 is too big for one of those things. I wonder if there's a weight limit on those
Oh,
fucking...
God.
The roller
have
bags?
we talked about the time where we left the Colts game, and there was only one bird scooter?
You gotta wrap up.
And I hopped on the back of yours. I'm like, I'm not doing it. And then I did it, and then we were going so slow because all the weight, people were walking past us.
You gotta wrap up. You're
Like,
not
all
wrapping
that
up.
embarrassment for nothing.
You're not wrapping up. You gotta really wrap me up.
Dude, those scooters are fun.
They're dangerous.
That other time Big Will was out,
Oh,
and you kept ringing the bell at everyone. And
Yeah.
then some lady's dog started chasing you.
Yeah.
And then you had a scooter that had like a jet engine because I was way behind. You were just
Well, no, the
flying.
dog barked at me, and then I went ruff, ruff, ruff. I
And then it
barked
started
back at the
going
dog.
Crazy. I slowly passed them because my scooter sucked. I'm like, I'm sorry.
And didn't someone go, that guy's an asshole?
Yeah.
That guy's a fucking
I'm like,
asshole.
I know.
Yeah, so if you've experienced Big Will in public, call 434-295. There's
Especially if he has a way of getting away, he's gonna be a real asshole. If he's on a scooter, Big Will's a menace.
Big Will, a great reality show would just be called Big Will on a Scooter. And it's just me going town to town. It's sponsored by Bird Scooters.
How people put like a GoPro to their dog to see what they're up to. We just give you a few shots and put a GoPro to your forehead. See what you get into.
Look at the Willie Cam footage. He's getting
he's
really
going
fucked up
fast.
today. He's going fucking nuts
He
on
got
the
his
Willie
hands
Cam.
on an e-bike.
Yeah, man. Big Will. We don't got to talk about Big Will.
But we did talk about plastic surgery.
Yeah.
I did think about this. If you did
Get plastic
like,
surgery, what would I get?
had to get one, what would it be?
Dude, I'm thinking about going on fucking Ozempic this summer. I'm seriously.
I've heard
like,
that's the diet thing.
it's the fucking shot. It's just a shot and it makes you get skinny.
I've heard that's terrible for you.
I've heard it's terrible
like,
for
it's
you.
for diabetes.
Here's what I've heard. I've heard that it's really bad for you. I've heard that it siphons medication from diabetes patients that need it for people that just want it to lose weight, and that now those people that need legit diabetes medication have to pay more for it. I've heard all this stuff.
Oh shit!
I've heard all this stuff.
You still want it?
And then I saw one of my friends lost like 15 pounds, and I was like, "Hold, you look great.
All
let
that
me,
for
let me
15
get
pounds,
on
though?
that, dude. I just think you just take the shot, you're good to go. Take a shot, drop the pounds. Suddenly, I'm a fucking model.
Can
know?
you, if you're taking diabetes medicine, can you develop diabetes?
I don't know. I mean, you know what? It's 30 years of me eating like I have. I haven't developed it yet, so I think I'm in the clear.
Yeah.
I think I'm fucking okay.
I have washboard abs, and I also lost 15 pounds from the leg getting chopped off. But boy, do I look! These waist up Instagram pics are getting a lot of likes. That's crazy that people are doing that.
Yeah, I know. Well, it's America. You know, money first, right? Like let's get
Yeah,
thin.
let's be hot.
Let's get. You know what I heard?
Be hot, die young.
Do you know that the weight loss industry is like $1 billion industry? But in order for the industry to be successful, they need people to stay fat. Otherwise, they'll lose the weight, and then they won't help finance that industry
Like
anymore.
diet pills and shit?
No, just
stuff
like
that?
gym memberships.
Oh, yeah.
Health food places, supplement stores. They all like advertise like, "Hey, we want you to lose weight," but it's like if you lose weight, you lose a fucking customer. So they got to do. That's why they serve pizza at Planet Fitness on Fridays. Because if people actually get skinny, they're not going to go to fucking Planet Fitness
Yeah,
anymore.
I guess that makes
Does that make sense? I just said that.
I was thinking like the diet pill shit, I assumed.
No, it was
'Cause I
just.
feel like those have like long-term effects where you're just going to get fatter in the end.
Who knows? But I was just trying to make a point, and then I think that now neither of us are being funny, and we're both just talking about something
just thinking about-
we know nothing about.
I'm trying to change the world right now. Stop taking diet pills. Stop taking Ozempic. You're going to die. Just go for a walk.
I don't think that's Colin's not a doctor, neither am I, and I don't think that's legitimate advice. But I do love going for a walk, and we went for a walk today. It was nice.
Yep.
We're just a couple mental health guys nowadays.
I think I'm going for, I think I would do hair plugs.
Whoa! If you go bald, you're finally gonna do hair plugs?
No, I want to do it before and
Okay.
just get like, have them like, just a bunch of fucking, like way smaller forehead too. Like
Yeah.
I want to do like Jason Momoa type shit.
You want a really narrow forehead.
He has a narrow forehead.
You want
I
your
just want that. I
eyebrows-
want to be able to do the flow.
Okay. You can't. I don't think you'd look great with long hair right now. You need to do what you're doing.
I mean,
right
I do
now.
it long, but not like.
Yeah, not too long.
Not that shit.
Yeah. Okay. Is that what you want though? You want the Momoa stuff?
I want the option.
Yeah. Okay.
I want
That's
the
nice.
option.
See, that's the thing because I want to grow my hair long. I feel like you can't be a fat guy with long hair. Name 3 famous fat guys with long hair. You can't do it. You can be Jack Black, but not that long and not that chubby. I mean, like proper.
He's pretty long. He's had long.
I know, but I mean like proper fatties. For a proper,
He's a proper
fat guy,
fatty.
No, he's not a proper. Jack, have you seen him move? He moves like me. He's a good dancer. Man, I'm good at moving. You seen me move lately?
You have no dance moves.
You see me? Yo, that's not true. You've seen me on the fucking dance floor, and I move like a monster.
I hate it. I say it's bad.
I like it.
I say you make music worse in every way. It's disrespectful to the artist.
Okay.
Even if it's like Black Eyed Peas, that song that we're not allowed to sing anymore.
And the beat keeps running and running.
People are like, that's fucked up, and it's you dancing. It's not the lyrics. Yeah, I don't know. That'd be a cool. I really can't think of a fat guy. Chris Farley, he had a little long.
No, but
hair,
I mean
right?
like down the shoulder, like below the shoulder. It's not a look. It hasn't. Meatloaf for a brief time in the '80s. There are certain.
Is that the dude from Jackass?
No, Meatloaf's not the dude from. What is Who's
Meatloaf?
Meatloaf is a singer. He sings that. But you won't do that.
Don't know.
You can have it. Why can't I think of that song? It's extremely popular. But I won't.
Philip Seymour
I
Hoffman.
would do anything for love.
Oh,
but
yeah,
I
I know
won't
Meatloaf.
do that. That's Meatloaf.
I
That
fuck
guy
with
long hair.
Meatloaf.
When
Philip
did,
Seymour Hoffman had long hair, didn't he?
when did he have long hair?
I feel like anyone addicted to heroin had long hair at some point.
That's a very insensitive joke. And how do you think I look?
Pretty accurate, right?
How do you think that I look now that I've laughed at that joke? It makes me seem insensitive
Pretty
as
accurate.
well. I'm a little fired up that you just pulled that shit on me.
That was good.
I'm really fired up that you pulled that
was
fucking
good.
shit on me. Okay.
I don't mean it in a bad way.
You don't mean it in a bad way? You mean it in a really good way?
Johnny Depp pulled it off.
He's not fat.
Looked good, though.
So now it's just that guys that do a lot of drugs with long hair look good.
Some of them.
Okay. Well, maybe if I did a lot of a drug called Ozempic, I would finally look good.
Maybe. Yeah, do it.
That's
do
what
it.
I'm trying to get you to.
Get those legs chopped off.
Get my legs chopped off?
It's a callback.
Oh, it was a callback? Oh, God damn it. That just made me so sad. That's why I reacted so weirdly. It just made me sad that that's the only way I could lose weight is if I lost a
no,
limb.
I'm saying the Ozempic shit.
No,
but
I
I don't
thought-
know if that actually happens. If there's no side effects, yeah, take Ozempic. I don't give a shit.
I don't think I'm going to. I think I'm just going to try to go for walks and just, eat vegetables every so often. All right, gang. Well, we're trying new things on the podcast. This is a new segment where I tell Collin a story that I want to turn into a new joke. You got it yet?
Yeah, I'm waiting. Hit me.
Okay. The look that dude, we gotta have meetings before we bring on new segments. This is the new segment where I have a new joke and I want to see if Collin likes it. And I can tell that Collin does not like the new way we're doing the podcast. So make sure to tune in next week for the same old bullshit you were used
What's
to.
a fucking
prior.
joke?
With a fucking joke. But what I want to do right now is I want to walk you through a story that I think you'll like about a mutual friend of ours, and you need to let me know at the end if this is anything that I could ever try on stage.
Do I know the friend?
You know the friend, it's Sebastian. It's our buddy Sebastian, who we play video games with.
Sebi.
Now, so we used to have a lot of parties at Sebastian's house. There was this room called the Red Room, and it was a great time. I was at Sebastian's house every single day, and I would talk to his mom, who is a native Spanish speaker, but I would talk to her, hey, Mrs. Lopez, good to see you. Yeah, me and Sebastian, we're just having some fun hanging out. Whatever. One time we're having a party, Sebastian's gone. I don't know if this is accurate to him. In my head, he was losing his virginity. He was losing his virginity in another room while I was in the party room, kind of holding court.
How old were you guys?
I was a senior, Seb was a sophomore. So I'm like 18, he's 16.
Oh, okay. That's yeah.
Again, all these details could be kind of foggy. Now, what happens is, Seb's off, his mom walks into the room, and she's like, where the hell's my son? Why are you guys throwing a party? I'm the only one she recognized. She's like, Willie, why are you having a party? And I'm just drunk as hell. And for some reason, I'm like, now she's a native Spanish speaker. I should probably treat her with respect.
Holy shit. I already know where this is.
Lo siento, Senorita Lopez. Sebastian no está aquí.
Saying his name
Pero,
differently.
Sebastian. His name's I've called him Sebastian my whole life. But it is if she doesn't know.
Sebastian.
Sebastian no está aquí. Now, yo y mis amigos tener un fiesta. Tango bibitos, tango, ¿cómo se dice mushrooms, Senorita Lopez? Tengo mucho divertido.
Cocaína.
I might have, I think in my head I was specifically like, no tenemos cocaína.
I am nailing this.
The only tenemos, which I think tenemos means we have, but I'm not sure. Nosotros tenemos mucho fun y divertido.
It sounded like me ordering a drink in Cancun at an all-inclusive resort. Ay caramba, ay caramba. Yeah, that's funny.
Tenemos cerveza y gatorado.
Yeah, there's definitely.
Yeah, that's a good time, right?
Was she just like, what the fuck are you talking about?
She was just like, Willie, where is my son? She would just spin perfect
El clapo
English.
cheeks, eh?
Sebastiano el
Yeah.
clapo los chicos. Chicos means boys, so that doesn't work very well.
Did she just get more like?
Yeah, she's got more pissed.
Kicked everyone out?
Yeah, and then after like 15 minutes, I was like, I think he's in his room. I think he's just in his room is where I think he is.
Oh, that gives me anxiety. The getting caught at parties. I haven't had that in a long time.
Doing it? Getting caught doing it at parties?
No, just like getting.
Oh, like
being
parents.
a kid getting caught at a party, or like someone not banging on the door that the room you're in.
Terrifying.
Yeah.
Do you know when we went to
recklessly?
We went to a New Year's thing. Me and my friend Mark, Verducci, and then our friend Floyd, and we were in the Congress Hotel in downtown Chicago, and we were smoking weed.
That was a New Year's thing. That's
New
the
Year's
most
Eve.
basic bitch
Dude, I
like
know.
New Year. That's like
when it was a classic case of we have like 10 dudes from Indiana crammed into
How
one
old are
hotel
you
room.
guys?
I'm 19.
Oh, that's that age you do it though.
Exactly.
It's worse if you're like mid-20s. That's what I thought you meant.
No, we had 6 dudes and 2 girls in one hotel room. That's what we had going on. Now, we're all in there smoking pot. We're all drinking. No one's hooking up with each other. Everyone's just kind of hanging
Smoking
out.
weed in the room?
In the room. We're like, we got a fan going. We're blowing it out the window, but it's freezing, so it's all just coming right back inside. And within 2 minutes, we have security there. And we like put all the weed away. And then fucking... we just open. I like become like hey, no, fellas, sorry, we're coming to the door. We got to be there 1 second. And then I let them in, trying to be all cool and professional. Hey, nothing to see here. And then they just walk in, and my friend Mark is in the bed, shirtless, with one girl on each shoulder. It's like,
awesome.
Hey, fellas, Happy New Year. And then the guys just leave because they thought we were just some pimps that got a lot of chicks. They just thought we were a couple goddamn cool guys.
I didn't know you were in the hotel. I thought you meant you did like that. It might not even be at the Congress, that like New Year's Eve party.
No, dude, we went to the Aragon Ballroom and saw some DJ, and I just took a bunch of ecstasy at the night of my life. My goodness, did I have the night of my goddamn life.
I just always see the same people. Like, it's like people from my hometown who moved to the city from the suburbs go all do the same New Year's Eve thing at like a hotel downtown. Sure. And I'm like, you guys make me sick. Go do an open mic. Live a little. Do something different.
I can tell you idiots have never stood outside the Laugh Factory in the cold just to do 3 minutes of clean material.
Oh, that shit fucking sucked. I hated that. I really blocked that out of my mental. We would do that for hours.
We were such losers.
We had no self-respect. Oh, man. Remember when we would bark outside of Laugh Factory?
Oh, my God.
And that was when Crashing was out, and some guy was like, hey, he didn't take a flyer. And he's like, what is this, Crashing? I'm like, no, this is real. I'm like, I'm fucking hungry. Come to the goddamn show.
He points at me. That guy does look like Pete Holmes, though.
Yeah,
Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck! I've been combating that for years.
I will never bark again until I move to New York. Then I'll be barking like a little bitch.
I'll be barking like a little... I'll be barking like a little bitch, dude.
Oh, man.
Barking like a bitch, dude.
Sometimes you gotta do it. And I'll never do it again.
Well,
I have nightmares.
That's us, you guys. That's the new format of Loose Sauce. That's how it's gonna go from now on.
Forever.
And as you know, we never make promises. We never make changes in the show and don't follow up on them later. Everything we've ever done is very carefully executed.
Yep. You guys have seen how the sausage is made. You're not on the ground floor.
Man, you guys couldn't see the look that Collin just gave me. It was just you going, yep. Just like nailed the new fucking outro.
We figured it out.
Oh, Collin, I'm going to let the people know that on April 19th, me and you are going to be at the Brick Room in Noblesville, Indiana. I booked it as a co-headlining show. That's at least what I told you. I just checked online. They only have my name on there, and that's exactly the way I like it.
Always a bridesmaid, never the bride. That's fucked up.
Always a bridesmaid, never Willie G.
Yeah, that's exactly what I want. Yeah.
Thank you. And then the night after that, we're going to be in Noblesville. Not in Noblesville. That night, the 4/19, we're going to be in Noblesville at Brick Room Comedy. It's a really cool little club, you guys. Get tickets because it's a very tiny room. I'm sure we'll sell it out. If we don't sell it out near my hometown, it'll make me feel bad. It'll make me genuinely.
People will pay.
Yeah, people will pay. That's for sure. That's for sure. I'm going to feel really bad. The night after that, we're going to be in Brown County, Indiana at the Story Inn. We're doing a comedy show, Story Inn, my favorite place in the world, and Jeff Oskay is headlining. Collin, do you like Jeff?
I do. I don't know him. We haven't met, but I've heard good things. It's a 420 show. It's going to be fun. It's haunted.
Mm-hmm.
So bring dream catchers. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know what we're going to do. We're not ready.
I thought you were going to say it's a 420 show. Bring some weed.
Bring some weed for sure.
Bring
so
a
we could go to
dream
sleep.
catcher?
Get the ghosts. I don't know. They have great food. Have some laughs, smoke a little bit, eat what is it, brisket? Is that what they always have?
Yeah, they have brisket. The burger in the bar is one of my favorite burgers in the world. That's not even a joke.
Is it inside or outside the show?
The show's outside. So I assume
Show's outside, that'll be fun.
They'll be doing like burgers on the grill. They'll be doing brisket. They'll be doing pulled pork. After the Moscow mules in the bar after.
Drinks will be
In
flowing.
the bar after.
There are horses there.
There are horses. The last time we were there, we were on mushrooms, and Collin heard a horse neigh, like very clearly, and then Collin goes, listen to that kitty purr.
That thing had some horsepower on it.
Again, another one of the 5 laughs I got from you in this show was me doing your voice, making a joke that you made.
Pretty good joke.
That was pretty
I
good.
killed it. I killed it.
I really gotta stop. I gotta start doing your voice on the show more. Well, yeah, thank you guys for listening. Those are the plugs for now. The weekend after that, I'll be doing Don't Tell Columbus. Yeah, I think that's all we got to plug
bailed.
right now.
I will be in Cincinnati.
Yeah, you bailed. You'll be opening for Jeffrey Asmus at Go Bananas Comedy Club. Best clubs in the country, one of the best. And Jeffrey Asmus is one of the best comics in the country.
He's one of the best headliners. So choose what show you want to come to.
You can choose.
Make the right choice.
It's the Cincinnati Daily is saying that this show with Jeffrey and Collin is one of the combos of the best headliners with the worst, pretty much unworkable road features you can find out there. So
Jeff is really doing me a solid.
Yeah, you don't want to miss that.
I told him I was dying.
You told him. Please. I have hotel points.
Yeah, the week is the 25th to the 27th, and I said I had until the 28th to live.
Okay.
So
that's insanely dark. It's insanely dark. I don't think it's gonna help.
So you guys better come to the show too.
You better
could be
come.
my last one.
It could stop.
I'll knock on wood. I'm not gonna die. I'm gonna live forever.
Oh my gosh. I don't know if I like that either. I don't know if I like you going the other way. But yeah, this is gonna be our new sort of outro for the show. We're gonna play essentially a blooper reel. If you listen to the show, you would understand that there's usually about 20 minutes of just weird rambling and interrupting each other before a funny line.
We got to get it out of the system.
Yeah, we got to get that out of our system. So for now, I'm just going to play the music, and then in post, I'm going to add in a few of the weirdest things that Collin and I said throughout this podcast without context, and hopefully you guys enjoy them. Collin, do you think the people will enjoy your weird little ramblings?
You're going to love it.
Okay, you're going to love it.
You're going to love it. Drip, drip.
This is Loose Toss. Drip, drip. The sex store only had handcuffs with like leopard print and like pink fuzz on.
I'm into that.
So we had to go to the. You're a freak.
Cuff me up, baby.
Shut the fuck up.
I got a cliffhanger.
Okay.
I guess you guys will have to come back. Fuck, I'm actually mad. I'll put my dick on the table until next time.
We recorded, but stop. God damn it.
Can't help it's that big.